Today I'm going to be talking about tobacco silk. So, between the years 1905 and 1920, tobacco companies worldwide used to insert textile items into their cigarette and tobacco products. So the fad for these textiles really it was at its heyday between 1910 and 1916. But the practice began to kind of slow down at the beginning of World War One. It was kind of more or less abandoned. So typically these silks were small rectangle images of flags or of many different countries, typically 2.5 inches to 3.5 inches in size. Some of these were made from silk and some were made from felt. Now, I've always been aware of the little tobacco rugs that people collect to use in dollhouses that kind of look like little Turkish rugs. I was really not aware of the vast, like seriously vast amount of silks that are other than rugs. So some of these items kind of look like historical items or political figures. There was fashion ones where it depicted like women's fashions. There was a botanical series, sporting series. You can see here on the video there was ones that depicted schools. There was silks that had fine art printed on it by famous artists. There were flags, and there were flags of many different countries. And then there was also silks depicting the dress of different countries. So, I mean, it goes on and on and on. And a lot of people, as you can see here in this picture, a lot of people collected them and then built these like amazing quilts, just simply amazing quilts. So you can see from the pictures here, like look at these ones here. They're all animals from all different parts of the world. Like they're just absolutely so creative. And they're beautiful. They can be framed and used as art in your dollhouse, especially if you're doing a period dollhouse. And you can see here, these are all famous people. So these are all kings on this particular one. Just absolutely beautiful. So I received some for a Christmas gift. I got 3 of them from Deb from Dollhouse Dilemma. And she had actually done a room quite a few months ago. It was the video was called Antique Dollhouse Room Redone in Military Style, where she used several of these that are just absolutely beautiful. You're going to have to go and check out that particular video. See here, even Canadian tobacco companies also made these silks. Just absolutely beautiful. So those are Canadian history from 1914. Wow, that's like so cool. And here's a bunch that feature native people on it. So I would imagine these would all be native chiefs. All the pictures that I used for this video are all tobacco silks that can be purchased right now, whether it be on Etsy or eBay. So yeah, and then you can see here this, I would imagine she would have been a movie star of the time. So, and that one would have been produced by Old Mill Cigarettes. And yeah, like really super cool. These pictures are just absolutely fascinating. So this one here has Spain's flag. And then the woman depicted is wearing traditional Spanish dresses or a Spanish dress. So, yeah, I think it's really neat. Like the variety of these that are available is actually quite mind blowing. And you can see here, this is a quilt that's been stitched together using tobacco silks. Yeah, I love the way that is actually stitched together. The stitch that they used is actually quite attractive. Um, yeah, I think it would be really interesting. Now, see the ones on the top. Those are the ones that I'm familiar with. So those are all the little carpets that kind of look like authentic Turkish carpets, although they're very tiny, like 2.5 to 3 inches wide by 3 or 4 inches long. And those are the ones that I'm more accustomed to seeing. I didn't realize that the collections that can be had in the other silks that depict other things other than carpets are so vast. You can see here there's some beautiful carpets, and some of these textiles would have been done in felt, and some of them would have been done in silk. So that is just absolutely beautiful. So you can see that one is obviously made out of felt, whereas the ones in the previous picture look more like they were made out of silk. But you can see there's silk fringe attached to the edge of that one. And then here's the flags, and it looks like it's the flags of different countries as well as the flowers that represent those countries. And yeah, those are really neat, quite different. I'm really attached to the ones that do the fashions. I think those are really neat. Now check out these little carpets. Aren't they clever? And again, it's different countries in the world, and it appears like they're all wearing military gear. So not quite as attracted to those ones as I am to, say, this style, but still very, very unique and different, and quite collectible. And I mean, they're still, considering the age of them. I mean, 1905, geez, that's like, almost 120 years ago. And you can still get these for quite reasonable prices online. And then here's a whole pile of carpets. Yeah, I wish that whole pile belonged to me. I really like that blue one in the top left. I think that's quite neat. I could find a place for that in one of my doll houses, that's for sure. So I actually, with the ones that I received for Christmas, I'll show them to you at the end of the video. I can't wait to actually make frames for them so that I can put them into my doll houses. I think they're just absolutely beautiful. And what a thoughtful gift, just amazing. Yeah, and you can see here's these ones here are quite different because the backgrounds on them are black rather than it seems most of them are cream colored. I would imagine they started their life as white, but you can see here. And again, those are flags from all over the world, and traditional dress. Yeah, so and again, if these are something that you're interested in, they're absolutely 100% of them available for sale online. These botanical ones are just absolutely beautiful, aren't they? I really like these ones. Those would look lovely framed in any dollhouse. The same with this. Look at the hollyhocks. Isn't that beautiful? So, and I can envision this like framed in absolutely any dollhouse. Like, that's just wonderful. So these are the ones that I received for my Christmas gift from Deb. Thank you so much, Deb. You're such a sweetheart. And she's chosen for me ones that have a smaller profile because my doll houses, of course, aren't as large as the 1/12 scale. I do 1/24 scale primarily. But they're just absolutely perfect. So I'm going to have to make some lovely oval frames to be able to put these in. Aren't they beautiful? That one says Mercy on it. Just absolutely beautiful. I can't even believe these are mine. They're so gorgeous. I just think that, like, the perfect artwork for inside of a dollhouse. And then here's the last one. And this one says Industry on it. Isn't that beautiful? That's going to look so nice framed. Just absolutely beautiful. And I will use all three. And then here's the Christmas card that she sent me. She's such a sweetheart. Please go and check out her channel. She's just amazing. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to help support my channel, you can do so by buying me a coffee. Just go to www.buymeacoffee.com/Lisa Dobo. I'd like to thank everyone that has supported me on buymeacoffee.com. It's so amazing that so many of you have done that. That's just blows my mind, and I'm so appreciative. Thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing because it really does help my channel grow. And please share my videos. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Deb, so much for your kindness and your friendship. You're just amazing. For those of you who have never gone to Dollhouse Dilemmas YouTube channel, go check it out. She's just got some amazing videos. She's creative and just such a beautiful person. Have the best day ever, guys.